The Governing All Progressives Congress APC has constituted a peace committee to resolve the disputes that arose from its recently concluded primaries ahead of the 2019 general elections.
Yeah, now several state chapters of the party have been embroiled in crisis since the primary elections were concluded. With us in the studio to discuss this is an APC chieftain, Chief Lanre Razak. He is also a member of the Governor's Advisory Council of the All Progressives Congress. Really nice to have you join us right now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Now, we have spoken to several senior party members about the crisis in the party, but sometimes they come to say, well, it's not a big deal. There is no crisis in the party, it's normal. But we have seen the setting up of reconciliatory efforts. The president set up a committee at the time, gave responsibility to the leader of the party to help reconcile, dissatisfied members of the party. We had seen the move by former chairman of the party, John Odigi Oyegun, moving around to reconcile members. We have also seen right now the national chairman has set up 6 committees for 6 geopolitical zones. Talk to us about this issue.
Well, I have said several times that political party is a platform of acquiring power to be part of governance. And in that case, several people are interested and they are members of the party. And probably there is only one position of governor in a state. Maybe you will get about 20, 50 people running around jostling to get that position. And when it came to finality that one person emerges, the party has responsibility to set up this kind of committee you are seeing on the ground to reconcile and pacify and tell them that it is better you allow your party to win rather than to do anything that could jeopardize the chances of your party so that you can still be relevant in the business of governance. And that is part of our crisis management mechanism to ensure that there is peace and progress in the party.
But what are the guarantees that this, 6 committees would actually get the job done? I mean, there have been a number of, reconciliatory, attempts before this. And on the one hand, you're saying, yes, let's set up these committees to achieve peace and reconciliation. And on the other hand, there are threats from the leadership of the party against those who are aggrieved members who have actually gone to court.
They are not threatening those who went to court.
Okay.
They are just reminding them the provisions of the party constitution that they should listen to provided mechanism of resolving this kind of issue, not court of law. You see,
but we have heard reports saying that you either withdraw the cases in court or face disciplinary action.
That should be discipline in a political party.
Okay. But that's not a threat.
It's not a threat. It's words of advice, strong words of advice that this is what we're entitled to, this is what we are doing, contrary to your right as a member of the party. Please come back home and get the best for yourself. It's not a threat, and it's normal. If you want it and you don't get it, you are not happy. In the process of showing you're not being happy person, you run to the court. That is not, we are members of the same family. And we have established means of reconciling. Face that, and until that one fails you, then you can take any other option.
But the thing is, the time that the APC has now to actually achieve this peace and reconciliation seems very, very short. What are the chances that the APC can actually get this done before 2019, so it doesn't affect the fortunes of the party in
I thank you for your concern that we should reconcile so that it does not affect.
It's a concern of many people.
I thank you for your concern, but we are sure we are going to reconcile.
Okay.
Because we know we are members of the same family, and we know the issues at stake is not an issue we cannot reconcile. The issue of getting into a position is not a do or die affair.
By all means.
If you miss it this time, it could be yours another time. That is the situation.
Okay.
I wanted to be a senator in Lagos East Senatorial, and at a stage, for the interest of the party and the people I claim I want to serve, said, okay, I step down, let it continue. It's not a do or
But that was
die.
just you. Others may not feel the same, especially when they feel that
They are not,
the processes the processes going into the election were not open enough for them to...
It's not important they feel the way I feel.
Okay.
But it is important they follow due process of the party.
Exactly.
And they don't contravene...
That is usually the crux.
Yes, they don't contravene what party says. This is our rule.
Okay.
There must be rule in everything.
You know, like they say, those who fail to learn from history are bound to make the same mistakes. Are we to conclude that the APC has not learned from the mistakes that the PDP, experienced pre-2015 that led it to losing the 2015 general election?
Well, thank you. I just want to establish that APC and PDP are two parallel lines that can never meet.
But there are a lot of people that think it's the same of the same.
No. You don't compare a committed, disciplined, transparent party who's working seriously to ensure Nigeria is put on the path of glory with a party that came and looted the nation for 16 years. Please. When it comes to issue of crisis in the party, it's about members who wants to be in one position or the other. It's a quite different issue to PDP. And they are struggling to be there because they know once they have a ticket, they are sure of victory. And we cannot just treat them with levity. And that's why we have this very powerful committee set up to talk to them. Let's cross the river. And you see that at the end of the game, they are going to be happy people. They are going to be pleased with the party because the party cares a lot for their members and the nation.
Oh, yeah, but when you say that these are people who were bent on, gaining some kind of positions and all of that, and people have asked the question really as to whether it was really about political interest or how much of it really is, the interest to just serve.
Well, Nigerian political parties are still learning and growing.
Including the APC.
And I want to tell you that we've been able to move fast, even faster than some people expected. And you cannot, because of that, if there are issues, you don't resolve the issue. Who fails to deal with the crisis in their house will allow the crisis to go out. We don't want that to happen. And that's why we set up powerful party members, highly respected and leaders of the party, to come and talk to our members who are not happy. I hope the media will encourage us to talk to them and assist us to ensure we resolve our crisis.
Ours is to
monitor,
and report what's going on.
Those painful areas that will make them not to want to listen to us.
Okay.
I want to stay
no, certainly. The media will not meddle into all of that. But how concerned are you that members of the APC are defecting? In fact, about less than 48 hours ago, the House of Reps Speaker, Yakubu Dogara, read on the floor of the House defection of 2 APC members, one to the APC and the other to another, one to the PDP and the other to another political party. This is in the face of reconciliatory efforts.
Yeah, I want to thank you for raising this issue. It never happened now. There are those guys who really wants to be in the house at all cost. Where they represented, maybe they are sure their party is not giving them ticket again. And because they want to be in...
But these are some of the grievances.
Will you say because you don't want your child to cry, you should plug your eyes? Because I don't want my child to cry. I will please my child with whatever he wants. Okay, take away my eyes. You won't do that. If a member had not served his people, his constituency very well, and is not committed, no loyalty to the party that brought him to that place, and if there are other more qualified candidates had gone to primaries with him and he has lost out, and they think he can still try his luck elsewhere, like the PDP or any other party unknown, can you stop such a person?
But
you cannot. And that does not amount to crisis in APC.
What do you call it then?
What do you call it? Because if members who make up the APC,
yes,
who make the APC this thick, are saying we are not comfortable by the outcome of this or outcome of that, maybe because they cite the issue of the process and procedures or irregularities, and then move to other political parties. You are not concerned. Then why is the idea of the reconciliation?
You cannot claim we are not concerned.
Oh, okay.
Because there is no evidence before you to prove that the party is not concerned.
Okay, so
the party leadership do meet regularly, review relationship and attitude and contributions of members to the party. And if at a particular point somebody decided that I am not going to be in this party because I must be the one in charge, I must be the one representing the party at all times, what can you do?
So what
it's just to let our members know the true situation and let those people that is representing know the true position, and the electorate will be allowed to take a choice.
What do you do?
That does not mean about party in crisis. It must not be win-win all the time. We are talking of human being. There is level you can effect control, but we will adduce evidence beyond any atom of doubt that what you are asking for equally good for other members of the party, and they are equally entitled to. Maybe you've served. Wait for now for another member of the party make their contributions. But if at the end of the day you bluntly refuse, then the people out there, those who have the right you are thinking you're going to represent, then we make a decision.
With the ballot?
With the ballot. Okay.
So what do you do with those who insist till now that the party chairman, Adams Oshomole, should quit the party? That's the, should step down as, not quit the party of course, should step down as a chairman of the party. According to them, he has been compromised one way or another, especially when it comes to the primaries and the outcomes of those primaries.
I don't know the particular people you're talking of.
Do you want me to name them?
If you choose, so that I can be properly guided.
Okay, people like the governor of Ogun State.
Yes.
Amosun.
Yes.
The governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha.
Yeah.
And a few others.
Okay.
Yes.
I never heard those people said so, but I heard Bukola Saraki when he was doing the anniversary of his father's death.
Yes.
And he made mention that for moral justification, our chairman should resign. And it's laughable. If anybody is talking morality, will Bukola Saraki be talking of morality for Oshomole to resign? Look at the time he had his chains of crisis with the police, with the court. And when he even left the party that brought him to the seat as the president of the Senate and moved back to his PDP, a dog going back to his vomit.
Believing that he contributed, he believed that he contributed a lot to the success of the APC.
Exactly.
And yet the APC let him go.
To the question you've asked
go ahead,
me. That kind of a person, I strongly believe that he has no moral right or justification to ask anybody to resign because he's saying what he does not believe in. I sincerely believe that the occasion where he was asking a chairman to resign is the occasion where he will reflect the life of that man, Shola Saraki, who happens to be his father. His role in Kwara politics, his role in Nigerian politics, and his own contribution to the exit of the man from the politics of this country. Those are the things I was expecting the gentleman to be talking about. Not asking Oshomole, man of impeccable character, a man of honesty, a decent human being, a man that had come to repair and rebuild and rebrand our party.
Okay, when you mentioned the issue of Senate President issues, police issues and all of that, well, he has been charged to court on many grounds and all the courts have come to say that he has no case to answer. And it is the court only who has the powers.
I'm not only saying that of the court.
Okay.
Revert to robbery of a robbery. When he went to Olofa to commiserate with him, the leader of that gang was part of his entourage to greet.
But
I'm coming. Just give me a chance to respond to you. And eventually, the vehicle used was found in government house. Until a person is declared guilty in the court, nobody should. But at times, morality, at times, your position. Show me your friends, and I tell you whom you are. Let me know those whom you mix up.
But all those are still issues of opinion and perception.
And they are part of the issue of morality.
Yeah, but he has even said, take these issues to court. Take them to court.
We are not even talking of a court of law. We are talking to the people. We are talking about people's court, and we are talking about morality. We are talking about honesty. We are talking of, value. Those core values.
All right. We have to leave you here now. There's so much to talk about as far as this is concerned, but time would not permit us. Chief Lanre Razak, you're a member of the Governor's Advisory Council of the APC. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And remember to let the people collect their cards and vote APC.
Ours is to
give that message.
Report anything that has been done. Thank you. You have said it already.
Thank you.
Listening.